Failure. It's a word that can make us cringe. It's a term that often carries a heavy weight, a burden that many of us are reluctant to bear. The mere thought of failing can send shivers down our spines, making us question our worth and abilities. It can evoke feelings of shame, disappointment, and fear. These emotions can be overwhelming, making us feel like we are not good enough, that we have let ourselves and others down. The fear of failure can be paralyzing, stopping us from taking risks and trying new things. But what if we looked at failure differently? What if we could change our perspective and see failure not as a dead end, but as a detour, a necessary part of the journey towards success? What if, instead of an ending, we saw it as a new beginning, a fresh start, a chance to begin again with more knowledge and experience? Failure could be the catalyst for growth and transformation. Imagine a potter carefully molding clay. The potter works with patience and precision, shaping the clay into a beautiful piece of art. Sometimes the clay cracks or loses its shape. It can be disheartening to see the work crumble, but it's not the end of the world. It doesn't mean the clay is useless. The potter doesn't throw it away. Instead, they examine the cracks, understanding what went wrong. It simply means the potter needs to start again, using their experience to reshape and remold. Failure is similar. Each crack, each flaw is a lesson learned, a step closer to perfection. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to start over with more wisdom and resilience. Every failure teaches us something valuable, something that we can use to improve and become better. It's a chance to ask ourselves important questions. What went wrong? What could I have done differently? These reflections are crucial for personal growth. What can I learn from this? Each failure holds a lesson, a piece of wisdom that can guide us in the future. It's about finding the silver lining, the hidden gem in the midst of disappointment. How can I use this experience to move forward? Instead of dwelling on the past, we can use our failures as stepping stones, building a path towards success. Instead of letting failure define us, let's embrace it as a stepping stone on our journey of self-discovery. Each failure is a chapter in our story, a part of our unique journey. It's in those moments of perceived setbacks that we often discover our true strength and resilience. We realize that we are capable of more than we ever imagined, that we can rise above any challenge. Remember, every successful person has faced countless failures. They didn't let those failures stop them. Instead, they used them as fuel, as motivation to keep going. It's how they responded to those failures that set them apart. It's their resilience, their determination, and their ability to see failure as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block that made all the difference. So let's embrace failure, learn from it, and use it to propel us towards a brighter, more successful future. Facing our failures takes courage. It's a journey that begins with a single step, often a difficult one, towards self-awareness and acceptance. It's not easy to confront our shortcomings and mistakes. The mirror reflects not just our physical appearance, but also the flaws and errors we wish to hide. We might feel tempted to hide them, to pretend they didn't happen. This is a natural reaction, a defense mechanism to protect our ego and self-esteem. But true growth requires us to be honest with ourselves. It demands that we look into the depths of our being and acknowledge our imperfections. Think about a time you stumbled. Recall the emotions, the frustration, and the disappointment that accompanied that moment. Maybe you didn't get the job you wanted, or a project didn't turn out as planned. These moments can feel like the end of the world, but they are far from it. It's easy to get caught up in self-doubt and negative thoughts. The mind can become a storm of what-ifs and regrets, clouding our judgment and perspective. But it's in these moments that we need to dig deep and find the courage to examine our role in the situation. What did we learn? What could we have done differently? How can we use this experience to improve? Brainstorming and reflecting on our actions can lead to valuable insights and strategies for future success. Instead of dwelling on the failure, let's focus on the lessons learned. Each page turned is a step towards a new beginning, a fresh perspective. Each mistake, Each setback is an opportunity for growth. Just like a seedling pushing through the soil, we too can rise from our challenges stronger and more resilient. It's a chance to develop resilience, to build our capacity to handle challenges. The uphill jog symbolizes the effort and determination required to overcome obstacles. Remember, courage isn't the absence of fear. It's the presence of determination and the willingness to face the unknown despite the fear. It's feeling the fear and doing it anyway. The leap of faith, whether literal or metaphorical, is a testament to our inner strength and bravery. It's about acknowledging our mistakes and using them as stepping stones to become better versions of ourselves. Each book represents knowledge gained, each step a move towards self-improvement. Embracing our failures with courage leads to inner peace and acceptance. It's a journey of self-discovery and personal growth. And remember, we don't have to face our failures alone. Seeking support from others can provide the strength and perspective needed to move forward. Together, we can celebrate our small victories and build a community of resilience and shared success. Every step forward, no matter how small, is a triumph worth acknowledging. Failure can often shake us to our core. It can leave us feeling lost, questioning our worth, and doubting our abilities. In these moments, it's easy to feel overwhelmed and unsure of the path ahead. It can make us question our choices and our direction in life. We may find ourselves at a crossroads, uncertain of which way to turn. This confusion can be paralyzing, but it also presents an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. This period of introspection, though uncomfortable, can be incredibly valuable. It allows us to pause and reflect on our journey so far. We can take stock of our experiences, both good and bad, and learn from them. It forces us to examine our values, our beliefs, and what truly matters to us. By delving deep into our core, we can uncover the principles that guide our actions and decisions. This self-examination is crucial for personal growth and development. What are your guiding principles? These are the fundamental beliefs that shape your behavior and decisions. They are the standards by which you measure your actions and the compass that directs your life. What are the non-negotiables in your life? These are the values that you hold dear, the ones you are unwilling to compromise on. Identifying these can help you stay true to yourself, even when faced with difficult choices. When we are clear about our values, it becomes easier to make decisions that align with them. This clarity provides a sense of direction and purpose, making it easier to navigate the complexities of life. It helps us set boundaries, make choices that feel right, and live a life that feels authentic. By staying true to our values, we can create a life that is fulfilling and meaningful. Think about your values as a compass. Just as a compass provides direction, your values can guide you through the uncertainties of life. They can help you stay on course even when the path ahead is unclear. When you're feeling lost or uncertain, your values can guide you back to your true north. They can provide a sense of stability and direction, helping you find your way even in the most challenging times. They can help you navigate difficult decisions and stay true to yourself, even in the face of adversity. By holding on to your values, you can weather any storm and emerge stronger on the other side. Take some time to reflect on what truly matters to you. This reflection can provide valuable insights into your values and beliefs, helping you understand what drives you and what you stand for. Write down your values and refer to them often. This practice can help reinforce your commitment to them and keep you grounded in your principles. Let them be your guiding light as you move forward on your journey of self-discovery. By staying true to your values, you can create a life that is authentic, fulfilling, and true to who you are. Section from your fears. Fear is a natural human emotion. It's there to protect us from danger. But fear can also hold us back from pursuing our dreams and living a fulfilling life. Often the things we fear the most are the very things we need to do to grow and discover our true potential. What are you afraid of? Is it the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of not being good enough? These fears can be paralyzing, but they don't have to control us. Start by acknowledging your fears. Don't try to ignore them or push them away. Instead, name them, understand them, and then challenge them. Ask yourself, what's the worst that could happen? And more importantly, what if I succeed? Facing our fears can be daunting, but it's also incredibly liberating. It allows us to break free from the limitations we impose on ourselves and step into our power. Section 5. The power of passion. Passion is a powerful force. It's what drives us, motivates us, and gives our lives meaning. When we're passionate about something, we're willing to put in the hard work, to overcome obstacles, and to persevere even when things get tough. What are you passionate about? What makes you feel alive and excited? Discovering your passions is an essential part of self-discovery. It's about identifying the things that ignite your soul and make you feel truly fulfilled. Think back to your childhood. What did you love to do? What activities made time fly by? Sometimes our passions are hidden in plain sight, buried under years of societal expectations and self-doubt. Don't be afraid to explore different interests, to try new things, and to rediscover old passions. The journey of self-discovery is about uncovering your authentic self, and that includes embracing your passions.